I'll say this about our football team. They came to play. We had 18 seniors. I'm not sure exactly how many of them played a snap tonight, or several. But they played their hearts out. Our entire football team played with that same kind of determination and belief to win the football game. But you got to execute. You can't have mistakes like you did against the 15th ranked team in the country. It doesn't matter if you outgain them by 20. You can't turn the ball over. You can't give up special teams fakes. You can't miss field goals. You can't do things like that and win football games. And as we build this program and we move this program forward, those are the kinds of things that we'll correct. Those are the kinds of things that we'll develop. Those are the kinds of things that won't happen in the future.
Paul, how does the role do score for you score 2 or 3 times they had time twice?
Say again, I'm not sure.
Red zone scoring. How important was it to be out there? They scored twice.
Big momentum change in the game. You drive, and we drove successfully. All our offense moved the football. You get shut out, you don't feel very good about what you've done all week and what you've done for 60 minutes. But we moved the football and we put ourselves in position to score. And when you don't score, it's very deflating. And that one play where we missed those field goal points can affect you. I thought our kids responded from that adversity. I thought they kept playing and kept answering from that. We've been a good red zone percentage scoring football team. We worked tonight, and it definitely was one of the factors in the outcome of the game.
Paul, how disappointing is it to finish with 5 wins and then all likelihood be out of the postseason picture?
Extremely disappointing. College football is about bowl games, and a year ago when we took over the program, we said that our expectation was to win a bowl game. And after that season was over, asked about that again. I said, that's not an expectation for 2010. That's an expectation all the time in this program. You play college football to compete and winning bowl games, and not having that opportunity is very disappointing with this team because we had opportunities to get to 6 and beyond. We didn't get that done.
You talk about Jerome, how he played.
Not till I see the film and see this and that about his effort, about his technique, about his productivity. He played with everything he got. He felt a large burden on his shoulders today. This was different than taking over in the middle of the season in a game that self-admittedly he said we weren't supposed to win. You just go out and play that game. This game you have to win if you're going to go bowling. This game you're playing for a senior class in their home stadium for the last time, and you're playing for a quarterback that's career has ended because of an injury. He had a lot of weight on his shoulders, and overall I think he responded to it pretty good. Did he play a perfect game? Not even close. Did he play a pretty good game? We'll have to see the film to be able to decide.
See that guy going into the spring?
No, we'll go in the spring with wide open competition. Truth be told, we went into it this spring, but I didn't tell anybody that. And as we move forward, since we don't have an established starting quarterback, it'll be wide open. It'll be wide open to James Capello. It'll be wide open to Jerome Tiller. It'll be wide open to Jerry Barnett.
Coach, talk about your defensive effort out there. I mean, Missouri's got a wide open attack.
Sensational. I thought they put together a great plan. People in this room probably don't know we played a front that we hadn't played all season long. They did that in a week. Because coaches are thieves, and we'd seen what some other teams had done effectively, and we went out and did it tonight better than they did. We held them to just over 300 yards, an unbelievably potent running game, especially in the last few games, and held them to 100-something. I think Gabbard is a fine quarterback, and created some misses for him as well. They took the field in some tough situations after sudden changes and held up. Yeah, I thought our defensive troops played outstanding tonight.
What were some of the changes?
Played a 3-man front. Instead of standing 4-man front. Played inside with our ends, took out a tackle, and played an extra defensive back, and played a lot of man-free coverage with it.
What did you guys decide to change up?
After looking at the film on Sunday and Monday.
How important was that fake field goal Missouri pulled off in terms of the momentum?
Fake punt.
Fake punt.
Crucial, critical, or whatever other words I can throw on it, because we didn't respond to it. We had a fake of our own. Obviously, we ran it. We had a fake field goal of our own, and never had the opportunity to run it. But I told the kids before the game, it's not necessarily those plays that matter. It's how you respond after. We went onside kick against Texas and didn't do anything with it. Texas defense stood up to that. Okay, so they really win the outcome of that play. We execute our fake punt, but don't end up with any points out of it. They executed theirs and finished up with a touchdown at the end of the drive. That's what matters with that play.
Would you like to revisit playing 12 games in 12 weeks?
Well, we're not going to do it in the future, so doesn't becomes a moot point, I guess.
Coach, when the season began, you said that Iowa State might have a better team this year, but end up finishing with the worst record because of the schedule. Do you think that's what happened?
Prophetic, huh? You know, in certain aspects we had a better team, and in certain aspects we didn't. So I guess it's not a team, it's individual parts of what we did over the course of this season. We'll take the next few days and we'll take a thorough evaluation of where we're at right now. Monday and Tuesday we'll grade this film, we'll grade all our players. We'll go through from training camp to this last game and really take a good evaluation of it. And after that, I'll probably be able to determine better if we were a better overall team or not. But with this schedule, to be 5-7, to be 3-5 again in the league, I'm not satisfied with that. I think if you lined up people and started asking the expectations where they thought we'd end up, we probably did all right.
Hey, Coach, talk about what a role about the uniforms tonight. Was that your any different uniforms tonight?
Captains came to me on Monday and asked about it. And that was important to me. It was important to me that they wanted to play in those uniforms. And needing a 6 win, you're looking for motivation. You're looking for incentive. You're looking for an edge to win a football game. And we saw that as an edge to win the football game, and we suited them up in that. They did not know it until they arrived at the stadium.
Coach, just talk about what a roller coaster season this was for you guys, with a lot of highs and a lot of lows too.
That's athletics at any level. But we certainly lived it with the string of a couple wins and a couple losses and going back and forth. I think it's part of hard knocks when you're building a program, when you're trying to establish your philosophies and your schemes and develop the people the way you want them developed. You know, there's nobody can sit up there and say we're on course, we're on track, but I like what the heck it is that we're doing.
What's your message to the team post game and as they leave today?
They don't hand you a script or for this one. There's a senior class that's been through a lot of adversity and a lot of transition, and this is my 22nd year coaching at the Division I level, right before. I don't know if I've seen that outpouring of emotion after a senior class game as I did today. I think that's pretty special. I think that speaks of their belief in this program and their commitment to this program. You point out the fact that only 18 guys in uniform understand that pain, but the clock's ticking on everybody else in there. And then an overriding message to our kids was to be safe. Now they're going to travel, they're going to go home for the holidays and to be safe.
Coach, what was Arnaud's role tonight? Was he giving signals, or was he?
No, he wasn't giving signals. He was on the headset. He was seeing the things that they were giving Jerome and what he was missing and helping coach Jerome on the sideline. Austin's a communications major, and he's probably going to go on and be very successful in something with broadcasting or something of that nature. But he would be an outstanding football coach. I don't think I can change his mind though.
Thank you, Coach.